What's up, fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you 5 fragrances for the summertime that I guarantee will get you some compliments. Who doesn't like being that told smell good? Who doesn't like getting those unsolicited compliments? And heck, even if it's from one of our loved ones or one of our family members or something like that, we still like being told we smell good. So what fragrances did I pick for this video? Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. So like I said, these are 5 fragrances that I can almost guarantee will get you some compliments. Now this is going to be the designer edition, and this might be like a part 1, part 2, part 3, who knows how many parts that I'm going to do to this, but this is going to be the designer edition. I will do a niche edition, later on throughout the week, so be sure and stay tuned for that. But I want to give a quick shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. I really do appreciate that. To all the old school subscribers, man, thank you so much for rocking with me this far. It really does mean a lot. And guys, we did it. We finally got past 500. I literally never thought this was going to come. I knew eventually it would, but man, it just seemed like it was just kind of taking forever. But man, things are starting to move, and I really do appreciate the love and support from the channel. So now we are on the road to 1,000. Who knows how long that's going to take, but I'm excited to get there, and I know we can do it together. So thank you guys so much for that. I am going to be doing a 500 subscriber fragrance giveaway, so stay tuned for details on that. I'm not sure quite what I'm going to do yet, but I know it's going to be something good, and you guys are going to love it. So all right, guys, like I said, this is going to be 5 designer fragrances that are guaranteed to get you some compliments in the summertime. And this is not like a ranked list. These are just 5 different fragrances that I can almost guarantee will get you some compliments. So first one on the list, guys, this comes from the house of Dolce and Gabbana, and I love this stuff. This is Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue. This is going to be making probably a lot of videos, guys, because this is amazing. I love this stuff. Opens up super juicy, realistic, authentic grapefruit in here. It's probably the most realistic grapefruit note that I've ever smelled in a fragrance. It literally smells like you just cut open a grapefruit, took a bite of it, and the grapefruit juice is just running down your mouth. Super juicy grapefruit. As it does dry down, it does get a bit more sweet and a little bit more light, but it does kind of maintain that grapefruit tone all the way throughout the fragrance. And in the very dry down, you get kind of a DNA of the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, but this one does stand out above the rest. This is my favorite from the Light Blue flankers. Guys, this stuff is amazing. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. If you haven't got your nose on it, definitely recommend doing that very soon. All right, guys, so next one on the list is going to come from the house of Dior, and this one's also made a couple of my list already, but it's just that good. It's got to be in here. It's so light and crisp and refreshing that I don't think anyone can really hate this fragrance, guys. This is Dior Homme Cologne, and I love this stuff. It doesn't perform the best, it doesn't project the best, but that's kind of the beauty of this, because honestly, you can reapply all day long and you're not going to offend anybody, or you can spray super heavy and you're not going to offend anybody. Guys, this is like an amazing office type of fragrance, or if you're just going out to run some errands, stuff like that. This does have an ease of wear to it, but if you walk by someone and you've just sprayed this, they're definitely going to smell you. They're going to pick up that scent trail, and they're going to love this, guys. This smells like just a glass of freshly poured lemonade or some sort of lemon juice beverage, guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's super light and crisp. You can wear this in the highest of heat. I'm talking here where I'm from, it gets like 98 degrees sometimes. It even gets into the hundreds, but this stuff, it is just amazing. It's not going to offend anybody. It's not going to give you a headache. You're not going to feel hot and sticky when you wear this, even in the highest of heats. Dior Homme Cologne definitely had to be on here. You're going to get noticed, and people are going to love the way you smell. All right, guys, next on the list, where's all my Aventus lovers at? That's right, this one, it does smell like Aventus, I'm not gonna lie, but Aventus is Aventus because people love it. It's not gonna be one of those fragrances that overtakes the world because it sucks. No, people love this stuff and it sells good, and honestly, Mont Blanc knew what they were doing when they came out with Mont Blanc Explorer. Now, don't mind the bottle, the wrap fell off, but it's not about the wrap, it's about the juice inside. This does smell very similar to Creed Aventus in the opening. As it dries down, it does get a bit more kind of kind of a leathery tinge to it, but it's still gorgeous and beautiful. But they open, you get this bright citrusy bergamot. It almost does smell like pineapple. I mean, to the average person, they're not gonna know if you're wearing this or Creed Aventus. Even honestly, some people in the fragrance community prefer this over Creed Aventus, especially at the price point. You can pick up a full bottle, 3.4 ounce, for around 50, 55 bucks, especially if you shop it around and you find it on good deals. Fragrance X, fragrance.net, places like that, they're gonna get you taken care of, guys. And this honestly has really good projection, really good longevity. In fact, this is one of the ones that I've gotten it's probably been my all-time favorite compliment. I mean, I walk into a gas station, the door opens up, I go to get my water, and the people behind the counter say, "Oh my gosh, you smell amazing. What is that?" So Mont Blanc Explorer, guys, it's definitely gonna get you the compliment. You're gonna get noticed, and you're gonna smell fresh, and you're gonna smell clean. This stuff, it's magic. All right, guys, next on the list, this is gonna be the cheapest on the list, but honestly, don't be sleeping on it. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean that it's not a good fragrance. I love this fragrance. It's probably the easiest to wear on this. Honestly, I don't think anyone is going to hate this fragrance. This stuff, it's a staple in most people's collections, especially for a high heat, cheapie. I mean, you can get this stuff for like 16, 15 bucks. So you probably know what I'm talking about, guys. But Nautica Voyage, it's still honestly that good. I think that you're gonna get complimented to wear this. The reason why I know that is because my wife literally compliments me every single time I wear this. This is one of her all-time favorite colognes. You can see how much juice I've used. And for me, having, the collection that I do, for it to get that much use, it speaks volumes about it. Now, people do say that they get trash projection off of this. I don't know, maybe I have magic skin, maybe God has just blessed me with good skin, but I get honestly 5 to 6 hours off of this, if not more, and for a fresh, light, crisp fragrance that is honestly amazing. You're gonna open up, it's gonna get this cucumbery, just watery green apple type of vibe to it. Super easy, super light. People honestly love this stuff, and it is a staple in most collections for a reason. Now, if you don't get the best performance off of this, then honestly it's 15, 16 bucks. Dude, just spray super heavy on it, reapply it, carry a decanter with you wherever you go. But people will love this stuff. You're gonna get compliments when you wear Nautica Voyage. All right, guys, so the next one on the list, maybe you're not gonna think of, just the typical summertime fragrance, but I do think that it's going to get you just amazing compliments, and people are definitely gonna notice you. And honestly, it's a little bit thicker of a fragrance, but unless it's like 98 degrees outside with like 85% humidity, I think you can pull this off, especially if you live more in like the northwestern part of the country, or northeastern, or just like right in the middle up north, like towards like, excuse me, Michigan and places like that. I think you can pull this off because, yeah, it might get hot, but it's not gonna be super humid, and you're gonna be able to pull this off, guys. This is Versace Eros. I love this stuff. It opens up with this bright lemon minty opening, and I think that honestly, to me, that's super relaxing and super refreshing. It is a bit powdery, so if you're living in, more like the southern parts of the state, like Texas and Louisiana, places like that, it might be a little bit too thick. But honestly, if you're in the AC and you're in an air-controlled environment, when you go into the office or when you go into work, I definitely think that this does play a great summertime role, because man, this stuff, it ain't no slouch. This stuff, it pushes out, it projects. People love this stuff for a good reason. This used to be like a clubbing fragrance. This was like a clubbing staple, probably 4 or 5 years ago. And everyone and their brother was wearing this stuff, but it was for good reason, because it does project and it does get people compliments. And honestly, it's pretty mass appealing in my opinion. I don't think that there's too many people out there that don't like this stuff. You're gonna be smelling fresh and clean. You're gonna be smelling like just this minty, lemon, powdery amazingness when you wear Versace Eros. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your viewership, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. These are 5 fragrances for the summertime that I think are gonna get you some compliments. Now, obviously, like I said, this might be just part 1. I might do a part 2 or part 3. I don't have every single fragrance known to man, so I'm limited to what I have in my collection, but I do plan on buying a lot more for the summertime. I need some more freshies. I need some more designers. So, who knows what's gonna be on the next list, but comment down below you know, what you think I should put in the next video. If you didn't like the list I put in here, that's completely fine. Comment down below, we'll talk about it. Also keep locked right here on the channel. I am going to be giving away a fragrance for the 500 subscriber giveaway, so keep it locked on the channel, and we'll be going over details about that as soon as I figure out what I'm going to do. So hope you guys have a really great day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. And remember, if you love it, wear it.